So look at this. I've gained 20 pounds cooking from scratch and reading. I'm trying to tell you, Jazzy. Me too, babe. Leave it to Mari to tell y'all about my struggle. There go Queen. She didn't came in. Leave it to your brother to tell me about. He said, yeah, I was looking back at them beginning. The struggle was real. Get out of here, Mari. Go sit down somewhere. Listen, okay, so look at this. Now, let's just talk about that because that's actually what I got on here to talk. Let me go get my phone. Let me go get my phone. It's funny you say that about the food. Let me show you something. Let me show you. Funny you say that, Pumpkin. Look here. Let me show y'all something. Hello, everybody. Hey, Titi. Hey, baby. Y'all ready? Look at this. Now, y'all probably already seen it. I just seen it right now. But Mark, can you bring your... Y'all ready? Now, I want you to listen to the words. Don't so much pay attention to what they're saying. Can you listen for a second? You guys have a second to listen? Good.
This morning, Israeli military officials urging Palestinians to evacuate parts of the southern Gaza city of Rafa ahead of an expected ground offensive by Israeli forces into the city, where more than 1 million civilians have sought shelter during the war. This, as new images show the attack on an Israeli outpost near Rafa. Hamas publishing videos of rockets it fired over the border from Gaza Sunday. The IDF saying the shells landed in southern Israel, killing 4 Israeli soldiers and injuring 10 others. In response to the strike, Israel sealing off the critical Kerem Shalom crossing for Gaza-bound aid, just as the head of the World Food Program says there is a full-blown famine in northern Gaza. Hope.
Y'all heard that? Two things. Famine. We talked about that yesterday and today. I showed y'all the videos. Stay right there. I got one more question for you. Just don't move. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Raise your hand if you've been in a class where we studied about the sons of Rafa. The Rephaim. The people that was going against Israel. Raise your hand if you ever been in any of my classes, honey, and we studied about Rafa. We studied about Rafa a lot. As a matter of fact, we study about the sons of Rafa all the time. And now Israel is fighting with the people from Hamas in a city called Rafa, where the Rephaim used to live, where they was from, where they started. How many times do I tell y'all, and I told y'all this, if you've been here since the beginning, I said the things that we study, you think they're just for no reason. I said, but these names, these places, your understanding, if you stay around here a little while, you're going to see it on the news. Did y'all just hear where they're fighting at? And did y'all hear what they was talking about? And who they are fighting against? Did y'all hear it? Y'all heard it with y'all own ears, right? Hey, Pumpkin. Y'all heard it? Y'all know for a fact. Not both of them on 5%. Lord help me. Nothing in my house is ever plugged up. Both of them on 5%. Okay. I just be trying to tell y'all. Listen, I know y'all think y'all come over here and sit on this internet with me for nothing for hours because it makes you feel good or whatever else it is. It's not just that, family. Do you hear me? We doing good. Do y'all hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? We study about Rafa all the time. The math be math. And come on, Queen, and do. And do. You didn't just follow on this page. You didn't just follow on this side of TikTok. We were meant to know each other. We were meant to study together. And I told y'all sometimes it's scary for me because I will study things. God will have me look up something. And then before I know it, whatever, I don't care if it's just a word. It will be all over the news. This is my life. And you all, for the last 2 years, have got to experience what I've been experiencing for 44. I'm serious. What that we've studied in class has not been on news. All of it. And it wasn't because somebody told us. We were studying this stuff under the unction of the Holy Ghost. God would lead us to information, lead us to words, lead us to look at cities and stuff. And then before we know it, it's on the worldwide news. Do you hear me? Thank you, Tom. I don't like. My mama called me today. My real mama, the woman that gave birth to me. And she don't be on the internet and all of that stuff, so she don't know. She don't be on YouTube, social media. I think she do Facebook, but I don't know for sure. Cause we're not friends, even if that was a thing. I don't have no social media that I have. Is she on there? Cause it just be too much. But anyway, she said, "Well, what did you see? What's going on with Mr. Jakes? His wife is divorcing him. Why would she divorce him?" I said, "Oh yeah, you really don't be on the internet, do you?" I said, "Mama, he might be going to jail." She said, "Why would he be going to jail?" I said, "Oh Lord, come here, pumpkin. let me fill you in on what's been going on." And she said, "See, you got to worry about who you sitting under. You got to worry about who you sitting under, honey, because not all of these ministers." I said, "Mama, I've been trying to tell you that." I said, it's a lot of people that have a form of godliness, but they deny the power of it. She said, "Yeah, you can't judge who God gonna send his word through." I said, "I'm happy you finally saying it now." Yep, I just saw on the news they making us have real ID to travel. You saw that win, girl. You saw that win, girl. When did you see that? And we just had a class about it yesterday. When you see it? I just played that for my mom for the first time today. It's hard being around people that refuse to see and hear that part. Did y'all hear if I call my mama right now, the 3 videos I showed y'all the other day that's been over, I just showed them. She said, I said, "So remember when you came down there for Lisa's graduation? You know that's the hair I had. I hadn't even started my locks yet. When my oldest daughter graduated, I still had natural hair. The braids I had," I said, "You know, you was down there. Look, go back and look at her graduation pictures and look at the apartment and all of that. That's right there on that backyard, on that little patio thing." She said, "Wow." I said, "Mama, I've been trying to tell you. Please get your stuff." This is the woman that gave birth to me. When I tell y'all my family, when I was telling them this stuff back in 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I showed her the video where I said, what's going to happen in 2020 where we ain't going to be able to go outside? What's going to happen in 2020 where a whole bunch of people is going to die? What's going to happen in 2020 where they going to be able to do this, that, and the other? I said, "Mama, look at my hair." If you look at my hair, you will know what time that was. This is my own mother. Then I showed her the one where it was blue behind me. I said, this is July. Didn't everything I say in July happen 5 months later? She said it did. I said, do you believe me now? So when I tell y'all I live that whole a prophet that is not accepted in their own town, in their own family, in their own home, I've lived it my whole life. I come from a long line of bishops, pastors, all of that know the word, and they don't believe me. But everything God be telling me to tell them be coming to pass. And I be having proof. The fact that we have studied about the sons of Rafa and the Rephaim, where they lived and where they was at, and now that is worldwide news, y'all. Most people only know the word Rafa because of hearing it right now. They don't even know what that all entails, but you do. You know why that specific area is very important, not just because it's all over the news now. No, you've gone back and done the studies on the sons of Rafa, and you know that they have been fighting with the Israelis for a long time over land, over resources, over everything. Y'all over there doing all that reading. I mean, how is that going to help you? Because we know what to be. We know when we see what we see on the news, what we looking at. You just thinking, oh, they y'all probably, oh, they all, Israel always into it. Them countries, that ain't nothing new. It don't matter if it's new. God said there was going to be enmity between them. But guess what? What's happening now is biblical. What's happening now can affect your life. Is going to. The fact that I showed my mama this, the same thing I showed y'all yesterday. It said famine is in the city of Rafa. He said the World Food Chief. Didn't I just talk to y'all about what the World Food Chief said in April or May? It was April of 2020. And I showed y'all the video from all the way back then. In April of 2020, during the pandemic, where the World Food Chief said the world is about to see famine a bit. You can look this up online. It was a news article about it. And now the World Food Chief said, oh, and there's famine in the city of Rafa and around the world. And 4 years ago, to date yesterday, when I had my other social media that I got banned from, that's to how I got over here, I posted this. What the heck? Why I can't do it? Y'all see the date up there. May 6, 2020, I said I'm thinking about how I'm going to prepare for this famine that's coming. The famine that no one believes is coming. That is all. Why can't you see it? Years ago today, yesterday, I told people worldwide famine is coming. Four years ago yesterday, Worldwide famine is coming. The next thing I posted on there was this. I'm gonna have to call her back. 4 years to the date. Preparing, because didn't nobody believe me when I said God told me famine is coming. Girl, girl, girl. You know who else God told years before it happened? Joseph. Joseph. The one that kept everybody in Israel and the surrounding provinces from starving to death. Joseph. He said it's a 7-year famine coming. It's the excuse me. It's gonna be 7 years of good and 7 years of bad. You need to prepare. He didn't wait till the 7 years to tell them. He told them before. Why would God wait to tell you when the famine is happening and tell you to prepare for it? That don't make no sense. Joe was in the other room and he said yes. Good, Joe. He listening and is. Hey, bro. Not ear hustling from the other room. Listen, I love my whole family. All my brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, everybody. Do that make sense to you? Why would God wait until the famine is up on you to tell you? I talked to my mama. I said, Mama, we're studying Joseph. Come on now. I said, Mama, excuse me. I said, Mama, the y'all need to quit worrying about buying them bags. My mama is she like them designs. Some of the stuff I be talking about, it be my mama. The designer Louis Vuitton bags, the real ones that she'll have my dad go out and spend $2,500 on and all of that. She got all that stuff. My brothers they all go in and buy her beautiful bags and I mean, she gets some of them on discount because she be, she know all the places, but she like all that stuff. I said, Mama, you're not going to be able to eat any of that. Now, do my mamas keep food and stuff stocked up? Yes, but still. Hey, girl, quit wasting your money because it ain't no more. Once this, who went and looked up the de-dollarization initiative? Did y'all go look it up? The de-dollarization initiative? Yeah, after we talked about it yesterday, y'all go look it up? They're not saying cashless. They're saying de-dollarization. Because they know people are looking for cashless. So they came up with a nicer word for it. The major crash of the U.S. economy has already started. It's a fancier word. Come on, Queen. Come on. So many things have happened in the last 2 years, family, since you've been here, and I'm beating a dead horse at this point. But maybe, like y'all said, that's probably why I don't dream as much, because it's all happening. Everything that I saw. And I'm going to keep saying, if you don't got your stuff, you do not have time to wait. I talked to my sister yesterday, and she said, I was telling her about the famine and stuff, and she was like, sis, I already know you're not lying, because I went in the store. She live in Vegas. I went in the store. She said it wasn't no bleach. She said nowhere. She said it wasn't no bread, and it was a couple other things. She in Vegas now. She said that it wasn't no bleach, wasn't no this. She said the shelves is looking bare, sis. I literally was just in the store yesterday. Anybody else? Because I don't go to the store no more because people are crazy and be taking pictures of me and they think I don't know, which is weird. The canned goods is running out. Thank you, Sean. I was just about to ask. Anybody else? Can you tell me your state and tell me where the shelves is looking bare at in yo, like where you at? Just say the state you live in and yes. Yes, it looks empty. I know you in Cali, Isabel. Anybody else? Dallas, Texas. Okay. Whole Foods, New Jersey. Yes. The pantries too. Only Walmarts are here. The rest are fine. Okay. Michigan Myers. Okay. Thank you. I used to shop at Myers. They expensive as hell though. Myers prices be crazy. Fort Wayne, Indiana is getting bare. You in Fort Wayne? I did not know you was in Fort Wayne, girl. You might be kin to my ex-husband. Not that I love you and you might be kin to the ops, girl. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, I'm just playing. Wait, you might be kin to the ops. Oh, she not from there. Oh, okay. I just moved out of there. I'm from Michigan though. I was about to say. Ooh, you might be kin to the ops, girl. Let me know that. Hold on. Cause that's what he I went to Kroger and everything looked fine to you. Okay. Walmart meat and okay. OKC has a recall. Okay. We deep in Michigan. I see. We might need to be trying to make the Michigan trip. Shoot. Listen. Walmarts are closing. Yes, they are. What y'all got over here? Any of y'all stores closing? Or they look any store. It don't even gotta be grocery stores. What stores are not looking as full as they used to? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Why do I keep leaving my coffee? Because I don't have none and I'm about to take a nap, so that's why. CVS. All the 99-cent stores are closed down. I saw some Target stores going to lock up items. Aldi products is rotting on the shelves. Okay. CVS in Connecticut. What y'all got over here? Ain't no Family Dollar in North Carolina is bare. Thank you, Kiva. Dollar Trees. Okay. I just need Dollar General. Where you at, Leisha? Y'all gotta tell me the state where you at. You're not the city, but just the state, so we know what to be looking for. Because we got a lot of people here that's from other. You know what I mean? Illinois. Ooh, the girl that's close to me now. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Hold on. Just saying we're going to Indy July 12th and 16th, so I can show Joe my roots if anybody wants to come. Sarah is leaving from Florida and going to Indy. So she said if any of the Indy, they in Indy. Tennessee has a lot of Family Dollars closing. Okay. Hey, y'all, this so crazy. Y'all don't think it's crazy? They're closing another Walmart and 99-cent store. And today I found out they're closing Wendy's. They're closing a lot of Dollar Trees and Family Dollars in North Carolina too. Now, all of this comes around the time when they're getting ready to change our currency and America's economy is crashing. They said that it is crazy. Called evil. It talks about demonic possession and other stuff. No, I have not. Okay. We talked about all of this. We talked about buying things before there's nothing to buy. Who remembers I say that all the time? And I'm not trying to say, I just because we got newbies in here. How often do y'all hear me say, hurry up and buy stuff before there's nothing to buy? You can have all the money, but if it ain't nothing to buy, just like during the pandemic. Okay. PA is closing a lot of drugstores. Okay. See? We every day just about don't my warrior. Just about every day I say, hey, go get your stuff. Because in a minute it ain't gonna be nothing to buy. It ain't gonna matter how much money you got in your pocket if it ain't nothing to buy. You could have a gazillion dollars, but if it ain't nothing to buy, what you gonna do with it? TSP 401k has dropped at the VA in Illinois. Oh, okay. Chrysler just made all of their employees switch over from Rite Aids to CVS. Yeah, because they closed all the Rite Aids. I just saw that. Mm-hmm. People thought I was crazy when I said we got less than 2 years. We got less than 2 years before all of this stuff starts to happen, and it has been right at 2 years, but there's so many things that started to happen as soon as we talked about it. Hey, so I just be wanting y'all to see, hopefully your eyes are open, hopefully your ears are open, and hopefully you're not trying to save for no rainy day, because the rainy days are here. Stacking up money in your house ain't no good. You need to have the things that money can buy. I'm so glad you listened to Kiva. I'm so happy you listened. I told my mama today, I said, Mama, it don't matter who didn't listen. I said, because it's over 1 million people that did. Around the world, it's over 1 million people that did listen. It's over 1 million of my, what I call family members, that got not only themselves right, but other people. Me too, Queen. Yep. I'm happy you came back and stayed too. Just think about the people that left, and they was like, that lady go on there doing all that. That don't mean what I had to say wasn't the truth. I told them, I said, y'all used to fake church people. That's why you can't hear what I got to say, but it's okay. I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it at all, baby. You hear me? You don't have to listen. You don't never have to listen to me. That don't mean it ain't the truth. I spent so much money on Amazon in the last 2 years, and I'm smiling about it. And is. I'm happy I didn't look like the rest. I'm happy I didn't sound like the rest, because people that was listening to the rest, guess what? They don't got their survival stuff. Y'all, sometimes I do peek. I told y'all I follow other pastors and stuff. Like, they're my friends, though. I don't follow they preaching. I never really go listen. But I don't be seeing none of them post nothing about no go get y'all stuff. They steady talking about 1, 2, 3, you got a blessing coming, and I need 28 people to say hallelujah so you can get a check and all this old crazy stuff. And the government said, nigga, ain't no money. You telling these people to ask for houses and cars, and the housing market has crashed. The car market, the auto industry market has crashed. You sound like a fool. You know what, baby? I got just a whole bunch of water purifiers and hoping that God is just going to do that, because water takes up a lot of space. So I haven't been stocking water. I ain't even going to lie to you. I probably should, but I haven't been. I just been getting my water filtration stuff together. You hear me? If you just stay in for a little bit, you'll know, and you will not have to ask that question. Just come in and listen for a minute. So with that, I'm happy y'all listen. I'm happy y'all listen. I'm happy y'all went ahead and got y'all stuff. And I told y'all, and I'm going to keep saying it, God is warning the people that are listening. And he said, to those that have an ear to hear, I'm not talking about everybody else. I'm not even talking to. That's why when people come here trying to argue me, you do realize I'm not talking to you. I'm only talking to the people that got their ears open. Everybody else extra. I ain't trying to force. If you want to be hungry, be hungry. Okay? If you want to be cold, be cold. I went through my Amazon account last night and realized I started getting stuff in 2020. Come on, Angel. Come on. I'm trying to tell. Listen, God been talking. Who listening? Who's listening? Just think about how long I've been on here talking. I only been on here 2 years. I'm gonna get my stuff because I refuse to watch my son starve. And listen, at work, they won't take any 5-gallon water jugs that aren't their brand, so I get them for free, 99 cents. Come on. Come on. And $2.50 to fill up that part. Think it's smarter, not harder. Yeah, a lot of husbands and wives don't take it seriously. I'm not trying to put nobody on blast, but do anybody, just raise your hand. You ain't got to say husband or wife. But does anybody have a spouse that don't believe in what they saying and trying to kind of make it hard for you to do what you're trying to do? I was fighting that same battle, I promise you. When I tell you, I was grateful that my ex-husband worked so many hours and he really didn't pay attention to a lot of stuff because I was hiding stuff in the house everywhere. Because had I listened to him, we would have had to be out in the lines at 5 o'clock in the morning trying to get toilet paper, trying to get food. I did not listen to him. I listened to the Holy Spirit. And then when I did, he was like, man, I'm so happy we ain't got to be out there. Yeah, they told me they stood in line for 4 hours. I said, but if I would have listened to you, that's what we would have been on. At first, but not now. Come on. Come on. He wanted to brag about it after that. You don't get to brag about something. You would have been right out there with them if it wasn't for me. You hear me? You would have been right. We would have had to be right out there in the cold, in the rain, trying to get toilet paper. And baby, even once it was in the full swing, I was waiting outside Dollar General, whatever stores I had to go to. I was out there 15 minutes early before the store opened because I know that at night they had to wipe everything down and all of that. So I was going first thing in the morning during the pandemic. I wasn't waiting until after 8 or 9 o'clock, and because I got lupus, that's the chronic illness or whatever, so let me up in here. Sent mom packing with a gas mask and a 30-day food bucket. Goodbye, sir. I'm trying to tell you. And I ain't saying get rid of your spouse or nothing, but I'm saying, listen. I'm trying to tell you, I listen to God. And I'm grateful I did. And I'm hoping y'all grateful that when God pricked your ears to come listen to this crazy lady, that you start getting your stuff. And if you had already been getting it before, right on to you. Do you hear me? If you had already been prepping prior to that, some people been prepping years and years and years and years and years. I always kept survival stuff. I ain't gonna lie, because I was told about the stuff a long time ago. So even when 2000 happened, I'm 19, 20. When it rolled over, well, I was about to be 20. So I was 19. My friends, I lived in Phoenix. You know how they had like the outside washrooms where you can store all your stuff? Baby, I had so much stuff in there. Toilet paper, washing powder, soap, pine sour, bleach, and I was only 19. But I said if the computers and stuff shut down, I only had my son. Yep, I had my oldest daughter too. So I had my first 2 kids. I had stocked up on diapers, wipes, everything. Everything I needed was packed up in that thing. Laundry soap, dishwashing liquid, because I didn't know. I started right before and then found you and stopped up and stepped it up. Come on now. I keep telling people that the pandemic was a test. And I keep telling people, if you wasn't ready for the pandemic, you better get on your stuff. You don't have to be out here bad if you don't want to. It's a choice. I've been listening to you since. I'm trying to tell you, listen. It's a real thing. Oh, yeah. I always stopped, but when you mentioned it in your live, I took it to a whole different level. Come on. I like hearing it. If you was prepping before or you step whatever, you're ready. And you seeing every single thing that we study come to pass. Like, I know y'all mind be blown because even though God told me and I wrote it down in my journal, my mind still be blown when I see it. My mind still be blown because I know it's him. You just never know. He don't necessarily tell you when it's going to happen, but he let you know, hey, this is coming. You hear me? Hey, I can't understand how people in the pandemic did. Listen, when I tell you my phone used to be ringing like crazy, how did you know? And where did you get this? They don't even got none. And they said it's going to be 2 months before you can get it. I tried to tell you this 3 months ago, but you didn't want to listen. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not about to keep taking, I'm about to go color. I was coloring during the pandemic, honey. I had my markers sitting there reading my little books. My kids, our cabinets was stocked. I didn't have to go get anything. 2 deep freezers full of food. I had plenty of toilet paper. Everything, the main things I had already been stocking up on bleach. I had already been stocking up on all that stuff, so I wasn't worried. I'm trying to tell you. And people was mad too. I didn't care. You need to give me one. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm trying to tell you. You said if it wasn't for you, you'd only have your backpacks. Man, listen, it in all honesty, y'all don't have nothing to do with me. And I'm not even trying to be funny. God wanted you to be prepared. He wanted y'all to be prepared, family. That's it. And a lot of people sitting here, oh, that ain't gonna happen. Well, good. You just keep on thinking that then. Fine. I ain't even about to argue with you. But y'all eyes is open. You're still talking about somebody need to give you. Right. I'm not giving you nothing. And I'm a giving person. Y'all know that. Y'all see money don't mean nothing to me. I don't care nothing about all of that. None of that. No name brand. I don't care. But when it comes down to where we about to be at, when Tom said what he said earlier today, which I know the scripture, but it made so much sense. A piece of bread is going to be worth more than all of these valuable things. A piece of bread, that came true in COVID. Did that not come true during the pandemic? Because people couldn't even see you. You hear me? People couldn't even see you. So that had to let you know that people that were used to just living their lives so that people can think they lived a good life, those are the people that was most miserable. People that live their lives because they really like to live their life that way and don't live their life so that people can think they live. We was cool. My life did not change any during the pandemic. None. The same thing I do right now I was doing during the pandemic. Got up, got my family together. Well, I don't have no family together. Well, I get y'all together. Now, I fuss at y'all instead of my kids and stuff. But, yeah. Yeah. I did the same thing I do right now. So, I just want to say, I hope your eyes are open. I'm not going to stay on here long because I'm still doing stuff back in the house or whatever. But I want y'all to have your eyes open. And when you're listening to the news, listen for the words that we've studied. Listen for the places that we've studied. Listen for the people and the all of that is relevant to now. Because for them to say that it's a famine in Gaza, the world food chief, and we just talked about the world food chief yesterday, and now he's in the news today. Yeah, I don't think that's crazy. We just talked about the world food chief yesterday. Just yesterday, I just showed y'all a video where I was talking about the world food chief in April of 2020, and then today, he's in the news. Oh, you saw it yesterday morning on the sea. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. The world food chief. Mm-hmm. I've been watching what's happening in Gaza, prepping myself to see it in America. Good job. Good job. Mm-hmm. Good job. Good job. Did anybody go watch the stuff about the depression? Y'all go watch any of the documentaries on the depression? Because they said we in a depression right now, which I know we are. Okay. So you did? Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Just go look it up, Dexter. Just go look it up. It'll come up. Okay. So my thing is this. If you can, yes. If you can, put some money to the side. Ain't no sense in having no money stacked up nowhere because they said our economy has the world crash, the U.S. crash has already started, which we know it started 4 years ago. Whatever, they just been pumping this market so that so they can keep their plan going. My family said it's TikTok getting me to collect food and supplies when they saw what I've been buying. I bet you they changed their mind, didn't it? Banks are closing. Yep, they are. Hello. I just hope and pray that you are taking your money and you are not blowing it and you are buying wise things with your money. You ain't gonna be able to use the cash. This is the thing, y'all. No, ma'am, they are not listening. My child is, but no, ma'am. Listen. Well, let me tell you this. Your money, it's not gonna be any good. Okay? And then what they're gonna do is if you don't become a part of this global society, you won't be able to use their grocery stores. You won't be able to use the gas stations. You won't be able to use whatever it is. Once they go over to this completely, don't be embarrassed. Just get moving. There's no reason to be embarrassed. Listen, our family go to the food banks. We not too good. And when I say our family, I say our WOIU family. Our family, we is not too good to go to food. We got folks that make over $100,000 a year here, honey. They still go to the food pantries and their stuff is stocked up because this is a thing. If you can get dry goods, beans, all of that kind of stuff, macaroni and pasta and rice and all of that for free, canned goods for free, then you have other money to go buy other survival things that you might need. Yes, you went to the food bank yesterday and will, cause food is food. If it ain't none in the store, you did. Are you gonna say, "Oh no, I'm not gonna eat that because I got that from the food bank"? You gonna pop the top on that and try to figure out what you gonna do. You're not gonna care that it came from the food bank if there's nothing in the grocery store. I bet you during COVID, a lot of the people that was too good to go to the food banks, they was at the food banks during COVID, during the pandemic. So don't wait. Cause I saw them. They had bins. It's like, ain't nothing in the grocery store. We got money, but there's nothing to buy. We've been out here at this food line for 7 hours. I don't need that in my life. I do not need that in my life. So what I'm going to do is not to be... Yeah, okay, hey girl. Listen, if you don't want to be the person that got to wait, okay, go. Tell me what's in the commodity boxes that they giving out now. They call it a food something now. Let's look and see what's in these commodity boxes. So if you waiting on the government to feed you, this is what they about to give you. The food, I think it's food supplement box or something. It's not the food supplement. It's something supplement. Here it is. It's called the Commodity Supplemental Food Program. The CSFP. Okay, so this is what they gonna give you. It says the CSFP provides USDA commodities and administrative funds to states, storing and transporting the food to local agencies for distribution to low-income clients. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. It says the $27 cost of the USDA providing commodities results in a monthly food package with an average retail value of $50. So what they get? What is you giving it now? Where is the... Oh, I had this saved somewhere, and now I don't know exactly where it is. But it basically tells you what's in there, and it wasn't that much. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to see. So this is... Oh, here we go, right here. This it. So... You see this right here? This is the list. Right? It's blurry. But you see this? They telling you what's on it. So dehydrated potatoes, dehydrated potato flakes, right? And the pack size, 24 15-ounce cans. Now, you're not going to get all of this in your list. You're going to get one of some and one of something else. But you see this? They telling you per month. And this ain't per person. This is like per family. 24 cans or whatever else. Or 24 cans of this. You see that? Lima beans, tomato sauce, vegetable soup, potatoes, peas, green corn, cream style corn, carrots, diced, no salt added, blah, blah, blah. This is the list of what they're going to be giving out. Apples, apricots, applesauce, oranges, grape juice, cherry juice, peaches, pears, raisins, and then some canned meat. But you see that? 24 cans. Okay? You see this? 8 or 64-ounce bottle. So you can get an 8-ounce bottle or a 64-ounce bottle of juice. Orange juice. 64 ounces is not going to take you... No. I'm talking about, this is for... Those are commodity boxes. And during time of war, anybody can get them. You just have to be a citizen. I'm not talking about just right now. I'm saying when this starts, the food on that list, if that's all you had to... Right. If the commodity boxes that they used to give out with the big block of cheese and the peanut butter and the powdered eggs and the powdered milk and the powdered all of that, is that going to feed your family for the whole month? or even if they let you come twice in a month, is what is in that box going to feed y'all breakfast, lunch, and dinner if there's nothing in the store? That's why I asked y'all to go watch the thing about uh the depression. Because if they didn't have extra, that's why they was eating all of these corn mush and this and that, because it wasn't no food. There wasn't no food. So while there is still money, instead of going out trying to impress people and buying all these clothes that you ain't even going to be able to wear if we in the house, it would be more feasible for you to go ahead and buy dehydrated and prepared food. Because how many times do China and them got to tell y'all, we plan on knocking out y'all internet, y'all this, y'all that. That's no TV, no gas pumps, no ATMs. Y'all already know at the grocery store, if the internet is down, they can't get online. They can't check you out. Then you could have a whole grocery store full of food. They're not selling nothing. And if everything is digital, they really ain't going to be selling you nothing. You done been to the store and they say, we can't even sell you nothing because our machine, our registers is down. So if they hit the power, then what? They hit the internet, then what? What will you buy if the terminals don't work? And you damn sure don't want to be a looter at that time. Because then it could be martial law and they can lock you up, and then what your family gonna do? So the better thing to do is right now, or in the looter's way. Come on, I don't want to have to deal with none of that. So if I have to do less now and not go and do and be to make sure I have what I need, so when all of this chaos starts, we can stay in our house as long as needed. You're telling truths in Chicago. That's been happening since New Year's Eve. That's been going on. Oh, okay. Listen to me. You do not want to have to be in the way of chaos. You do not want to be having to take the chance of being taken away from your family because you didn't prepare prior to. Y'all thought they was playing when they was showing y'all the purge? You said about to take inventory of what I got to make a list. Okay, sis. Trying to tell you all them extra, all this stupid stuff they got us buying on TikTok and all of that. If it ain't gonna help you living a survival life, if we go back to living like living Little House on the Prairie, because think about all of these electronics we didn't buy that we won't be able to use unless we have some type of generator. It's all gonna be wasted money. Are you hearing me? All these extra electrical devices and the this and the that, they're gonna be a waste of money. They put more evacuation signs in Jersey on the streets that was never there. Are you serious, Tootie? So they didn't put more evacuation signs. They're telling the people in California, get ready for the next thing, and now it's flooding in Texas. In Chicago, people turned away, even from food banks. And when it was voting, turned away. So it was a reality. Okay. Okay. All I'm going to say is, family, yes, I'm going to keep saying it because I want y'all to be okay. And maybe somebody that's in here never even heard that they needed to get their stuff together, but you do. If you have a family, you need to figure out how many meals you would need. We'll just say 6 months. 3 to 6 months of dehydrated food. I feel like you need longer, but start there. The movie that came out on Netflix with Julia Roberts showed how money is not going to be any good. Come on now, Nichelle. Yeah, because did you see the boat going up on the shore just happened? What was that, Florida? I'm glad that you are telling us this. Yes. They sent an email today to let me know internet going to be down tonight. Oh, really? In Illinois, the internet going to be down. Really? They've been testing it. My internet was tripping. Remember I told you I was going without for 4 hours and it still be flaky. Listen. Leave the world behind. Yep. It's a lot of stuff going on. Yours going off and on now. I'm trying to tell you. Your internet been messed up all day. That would be the people messing with our infrastructure. They told us they was, and now everybody having problems with their phones Everybody, all stores got to shut down because the internet ain't working. They can't get online. And it's not just the weather. They said we're going to mess with y'all infrastructure. They said they was going to mess with our water, and now all of a sudden it's 87 billion gallons of horrible things in our water. Schools have been without internet too. Oh, okay. Your power been blinking. Okay. I mean, I would not care about impressing not a soul. You got wigs, you can reuse them. Get some damn headbands. Brother, you don't need no more belts. You don't need no more Jordans because your kids can't eat that. Hell, the kids don't even need no more Jordans. Buy them some Gumbies. I'd rather have them in some Converse. And just so y'all know, Nikes only cost about $12 to $19 to make anyway. Jordans. Moving on. We already did the math. We did that when we first, because I was trying to convince people, you overspending. No. Oh, okay, well, let's go see how much these Jordans actually cost to make. You said $17. Why you calling somebody's shoes cheap? It only costs $17 to make your shoes. 17. And you spend $327 on $17 worth of shoes. Well, who's smart? He went over there to the Payless and got $17 shoes and kept the other $220 something. Yeah. Go look it up. Production cost of a Jordan ain't no more than $20. I wish I would. Production cost to make a Jordan is no more than $20. The markup, and that's why I ain't doing it. That's stupid. That's why I told my son, if you want to buy Jordans, you work and get them, because I'm not wasting my money, because I knew back then how much they cost to make. And that was what, 2008 or 9? And I told him back then, I'm not wasting my money buying you no Jordans, boy. I know how much they cost. I'd rather buy you some real leather shoes. At least you'll have them longer. So, and I ain't knocking nobody, but before you go spend $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 on some shoes, a jacket, anything, you need to make sure that if God forbid they hit us tomorrow and you can't leave out of your house for 6 months, and there's nothing in the grocery stores, that you and your family at least be okay eating once a day. Because if everything in your refrigerator and your freezer is spoiled, what you gonna do? Come on. I'm just saying, God forbid, for real. If they hit our power tomorrow and we don't have power for the next month because they can't figure out how to get it back online or whatever else it is, what happens to everything in your house? And what can you use in your house? What will you be able to use? Just go around your house and see how much stuff ain't going to work if they hit our infrastructure for real. All of these expensive TVs, all of this stuff, it ain't none of that stuff going to work. Your big old beautiful, whatever you buy, they trying to get you to buy so you can impress other people that make them think your house look nice. I don't care if nobody think my house look nice. It's functional in here for me. That's why pretty much everything in here, I made it myself. The couches, I've had them for 5, 6, 7 years. I don't even know. I think I bought them in 2018 from the Goodwill. And they still look good, sleep good. Ain't no nothing wrong with them, baby. I ain't bought nothing. I don't care what. No, I did have those couches the last time you see me, and I'm probably going to have them the next time you see me, because don't nobody even really come over my house. So why would I have to go buy a brand new couch? For what? For what? I bought a camp chef stove to use outside and it's suitable for canning in such a situation. Come on now. You said no TV, just daylight? Well, you can recharge these if you get a small solar generator. You ain't gotta be in the dark. I mean, it's up to you, and your kids can charge these by holding their fingers like this and running their tail around, scuffing their feet on the carpet. Something you've been telling them not to do their whole life. God said, let there be light. And I think, and I say this all the time, some of these you can put in water and they'll work. Some of them you can put them in a cup of water and the electricity in the water will run it for you. Now you see how I took this off and it ain't doing nothing? I got these on Amazon. And the cool thing is you can have these around your house now, like in just the hallway, a closet. When the power goes out, these automatically kick on. Ooh, good catch. When the light, like if the power go out in your house, if you have some of these, just like like on the porch or in the closet or the hallway light, these automatically kick on, so everybody ain't got to be bumping around each other. They automatically click on once the power goes out. Canned beans, veggies, soups. Yes, all of that, Michael. All of it. All of it. So, if you have these and with all these power, and it's hurricane season, tornado season, you better get you some and have them. They ain't got to be in every room, but they can be in, like, I would say put them in the hallway, maybe one in the bathroom, or if you have a closet light in the bathroom, wherever you know folks is going to run out if the power go out, whatever, in the middle of the night. You got older people or kids, this is a good thing to have because it's just as soon as you ain't got to wake up in the dark going outside looking to see what's going on. Y'all gonna have lights, and we already know that there are people. It's just a rechargeable light bulb. They in my bio up there, y'all. Under disaster preparedness, we got a lot of stuff up there. We got water filtration straws, wood burning stoves, because who about to be hungry? Not me. Honey, I'm going to need to wash this tail, and I can't do it with no cold water. I'm going to have to stoke me a fire and put me a little pot on there. But see, we got portable showers too, so we ain't got to worry about that, and we can charge them. So I can boil me some water, pour some cool water in there. If it ain't no whatever, hang that thing up in there, put that thing, and it's going to pump water just like that, and it heats it up. So who? We even got water. Look, we is not playing around here. Hold on. And ain't. One more thing I gotta get. Y'all always make me bring my stuff out, but you never help me clean it up and tell my mama, y'all. They don't never help me clean up my stuff. My mama said I can't stay to clean up. She said we be talking too long, taking too long, and do. You see this? Who ain't about to be taking nothing cold is me. Yep, Mr. David, I'm going to use my immersion heater to heat the water up. And then I'm going to use my portable shower. Just hold on a second. Full bucket of water, heat it up. Put this down in there. And I got a hook for this, and it'll turn this water on and off. Right? Open it up. Hang this up. Who ain't about to take no warm shower? I'm not about to take no cold shower. I will put boiling water down in there if I have to. Boil a pot on the stove, baby. And I got a wood burning stove, so I'll be able to do that. Okay? Who ain't about to do that is me. This can be taken apart and put in my go bag. But while we in here, if it ain't certain things, we can make that. It runs by electricity, but I have a solar generator. I got a solar generator I can plug into and the little panel, so electricity that I'll have from the sun. Oh, yes. I can plug this in to charge it. Yep. I got my solar generator and my panel, so we ain't gonna have phones and stuff at that time, and I ain't really, gonna be watching too much TV. So but this stuff will stay charged. Because I hate cold showers. You heard me? I don't want to have to do that. If it ain't no heat in your house, because them cute little blankets y'all got is not about to keep you warm if it's freezing outside and ain't no heat in your house. All them cute little Chanel blankets that's about this thin, that ain't about to generate no body heat, but this will. This will do it right here. Excuse me. So, I'm about to go. I love you. I just wanted to get on here if y'all saw that stuff about Rafa and about the famine word keep floating around. So, Ghost Son has a heated blanket. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to look into that. I didn't even know. Thank you for telling me. Ghost Son got a heated blanket. I didn't know. Oh, my stomach. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to go lay down. I might get on later. I don't know. We'll see. But I just want y'all to be paying attention, okay? I love y'all enough to tell y'all ahead of time. Get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. See y'all later. You're welcome. I'm going to keep on saying it, too.